Hey y'all, so I am coming at you today to talk about subscriptions that Scentsy has for you as a consultant, as well as a few for your customers. I'm also going to be talking to you about Hostess rewards and how people can pay us for their order. So I'm going to talk about that first so I don't forget. Um, when you are placing orders for your customers, they can pay you with their credit card information and you can put it into your workstation. They can give you cash, and if they give you cash or check, then you would put it into your account and you use your card. I don't take checks anymore. That's just my personal preference. Or you can do a lot of the different apps out there, such as Square, Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, PayPal, etc. So that is up to you. So make sure that you decide what it is that you want to use for that. So I wanted to talk about that first because I wanted to put that in the previous video and I ran out of time. So I'm going to talk first about some subscriptions that you can have as a consultant. So I'm going to share my screen. And the first thing I want you to look at is it says monthly subscription and fees. And I found this FAQ in the workstation. So the first one I want to talk about is your website. So if you just joined, you're going to get that for free for 3 months. And I definitely suggest keeping it because I always make my money back on it. Also, if you do not have a website, then nobody can join your team. And you can also not like collect online orders. You would have to put in the orders yourself. And so that kind of doesn't let you serve your customers well. Also, once you hit the promotion of lead, then if you have a website, then you are able to be searched for on the consultant locator. So if somebody is searching for Scentsy products and they don't have a consultant, they'll go to Scentsy.com, they'll put in their zip code, and they will be given to a consultant that is near them, that is at least lead or above. So you can go to enroll in that or change your payment info under the account tab. Another subscription is your monthly newsletter. That is completely for free. That is sent to your customers by Scentsy. So every time I put in a customer's email, I always subscribe them to the newsletter. And then at the beginning of the month, you can edit your newsletter. It is all under the communications tab of your workstation. So just make sure that your customers are subscribed to that. The next thing I want to talk about is the scent of the month and the scent and warmer of the month combo kit. So how this works is on the first of every month, Scentsy releases what the next month scent of the month is going to be in warmer of the month. So for instance, we are in June right now. So on June 1st, they released what the new warmer is going to be for July. Okay, so you don't market what we see yet because we are getting it earlier so that we can make our samples of the new scent and think about getting party bookings and stuff for that warmer. So we get that perk first. And then we know that that scent and warmer is going to be 10% off for the month that it is. So July's scent and warmer of the month is going to be 10% off, just like every other scent of the month. Currently, we're in June and we have the Squeeze the Day scent and the lemonade warmer. So that is our June special. But we got that ourselves as consultants in May, if that makes sense. So the scent of the month kit is $35 plus shipping and handling. No, you can't put it in a party. No, you can't do any of that, but it's going to be automatically drafted, and you can sign up for that in your account tab. So the scent of the month is going to include 9 bars, 1 room spray, 1 party tester, and the mini testers we don't use anymore. 4 sheets of rub and smell stickers and 50 copies of the monthly specials flyer. If you do not purchase this, then you are not able to get that scent in people's hands before. The final day to enroll for that is the 28th. Unless we're in February, then it's the 26th. I always stay enrolled and then it automatically charges on the 15th. If you enroll after the 15th, then usually it'll take a day or two for it to charge from your account. But I always stay subscribed so that I get it very quickly. You can always cancel and re-add. You're not stuck into it forever. But I always get the scent of the month because that is a business write-off. It gives me a reason to make samples and contact my customers. Scent of the month is always the same. Okay. Now, warmer of the month. This is where you get the warmer and all of the stuff that was in scent of the month. The price varies based on how many or how much the warmer actually costs. We get all of it at a discounted rate as usual, but I usually always get the scent of the warmer of the month anyway. And even if it's not a warmer that I love, I can sell it to a customer. I can use it as a party gift. I can put it in a business. So here is the breakdown. It just depends. You'll have to look each month to see what the warmer price is. So let's say it is like this past month, it was a $50 warmer. The lemonade warmer is a $50 warmer. And so when we got the warmer of the month, that means you get the warmer and all of the scents. We paid $75 plus tax and shipping. Okay. But we're going to get paid commission on that. And then you can see what our savings are, etc. Okay. So I definitely suggest you do that. Here is a breakdown. I'm going to post this in the comment section of this video so you can see what that looks like. And for scent and warmer of the month, you go to your account tab. You scroll down to monthly subscription and you downgrade to scent of the month, or you upgrade to warmer of the month or whatever. Like I said, I usually always get warmer and scent of the month. I've already talked to you guys about why your website is important. One thing I want to talk to you guys about is Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club is where you can always get your bar. And your people can enroll in Scentsy Club, or you can enroll in Scentsy Club down here at the bottom. And I will link all the FAQs for that. But like, let's say you have a customer that really loves a bar that's going to discontinue. You can add it to your club and you'll always get it. You can schedule your shipments. You can, if you have a Scentsy Club membership, you can order specific bricks. There really is a lot of training on this on your workstation, but just know that you can join Scentsy Club as well as your customers. So that's something that we really need to take advantage of. Okay, so let's talk Hostess rewards really quickly. Hostess rewards are what Scentsy consultants can use as well as your party guests to earn free and half off. That's one thing that I really love about this business, is that they let us double dip. We get paid and we also can earn free and half off. So when you host a party has to reach $200 pre-tax in sales to qualify. These do not come out of your it doesn't come out of your pay. Host rewards don't count towards your PRV though. So if it's a half price item and you're paying $15, you're not going to get PRV off of that $15. There is a fee if you don't use all of your half off items. Don't do that. Like, buy a bulb, do something so that all of your hosts get rewards. You can see the chart here. So if you sell from $200 to $349.99, you're going to get one half off item. And then $20 to $34.99. That's basically 10% of your sales. Okay? $350 to $499, and you are going to get two half off items. And then your free product credit is going to be $35 to $49.99. Okay? So that's still 10%. And then it bumps up once you get to 500 and higher. You guys can read this chart. It goes to 15% free product. So as soon as you get to 500, that's going to give you an additional half off item and really bump your free product credit. So 500 is the minimum that I want to be having my people reach for. Okay. Now, this says that products that are $85 and over require two half off items to save 50%. That means that if they want a diffuser, that they have to have a $350 minimum order to get that. And it's going to take two half off items. Okay. Here is just another way that it's explaining that to you. And then I want to talk to you guys about two different types of rewards. So this is an example of a $250 party. You can see that their host credit is $25. They earned 1/2 off. And then you can see there's something here called perpetual party reward. Okay, you get a perpetual party reward every single time you close a party. It's basically a secret 1/2 off that Scentsy gives us that we can use for our businesses or to give away as a hostess gift. I usually use my perpetual party to get a 6-pack of scent circles to give as thank yous to all of my customers. Or I use that as like a party booking tactic, meaning I give them an extra 1/2 off, or I tell them I will give them like a mini warmer for having a qualifying party. And what I do is I use the perpetual party reward. I add myself to the customer list. I say, okay, the silver glitter mini warmer, I'm going to get it 1/2 off. Yes, I'm going to spend $10 of my own money, but that lets me really take care of my customers. Okay, so for 1/2 off items, there are a few things that you cannot use them on, and that includes licensed products. When I say licensed products, I mean things like Disney. I also mean things like Whiff Box, because that is already discounted, so you cannot use that. Here is a way for you to look at your catalog if you didn't know. And you can see down here at the bottom of the catalog, you can see that there are all of the things in the back. And you're going to be able to see here on our combine and save page, it cannot be purchased with half price items or perpetual party rewards. So those things include things like these right here that have 2 warmers, because they're already largely discounted. You can see that there's this little star right here beside it. You cannot use those for 1/2 off or perpetual party. Yes, you can use those under the free product credit. Sometimes you just need to play with it to see what's going to make it cheaper. But because these are already discounted, you can't do that. Same thing with licensed products, because Scentsy is paying a royalty fee to them. So the Disney products cannot be used for 3 1/2 off items because they are paying that royalty. If you ever are confused, I mean, play with it in your workstation. That's the best thing that I can give you advice on, is if you don't know, play around with it to see what works. The big things to remember for Hostess rewards is anything $85 and up is going to take 2 Hostess credits, and you cannot combine that with your perpetual party. You can't buy a diffuser with that. Save that perpetual party for you to spoil your guests by giving them thank yous or using it for party gifts. And just remember, licensed products and anything with a star in it cannot be used for Hostess rewards. You definitely need to train your brain to look for those things and maybe even highlight it in a catalog or whatever. Just don't make that mistake of saying that a hostess can get those things when they cannot. Okay, so if you have any questions, post your comments or questions in the comment box below, and I would be happy to help you.